What's up, guys? So, Ultimate Black Panther #1 comes out on Wednesday, February 7th, and I wanted to tell you just a little bit about it. Now, as always, I'm not going to show you any interiors because I don't want to be the source of any leaks or spoilers or anything like that, but I did want to give you just a little bit of a verbal preview just to let you know how it is. I will say right off the bat that this is very similar to Ultimate Spider-Man #1 in that there's not a whole lot of action going on. This is mostly world building, story building, getting us used to this new universe that we're still learning about. There are a couple of action moments in this that are very cool, but it is mostly setting the stage for a pretty big story to come. So at the beginning of this book, we see a group of people in a village in West Africa essentially get vaporized by these armored soldiers that are being led by what appears to be the human personification of the gods Ra and Khonshu, and we know from the solicitations that they are working together and that they are going to be the antagonists for at least this first story arc. Two Wakandan scouts witness this, and they rush back to Wakanda and they tell their king, T'Challa, because he is the king of Wakanda in this series. They tell him everything that they saw, and Shuri, his sister, is also there, and she wants to act immediately. She wants to take action, stop these bad guys that are doing these bad things. But T'Challa wants to wait a little bit longer, get a little bit more information about who they are, why they're doing this, that kind of thing. Because in this book, Wakanda has not yet revealed themselves to the world the way they have in the 616 universe. And T'Challa says that we have the element of surprise right now, but you only get that one time. So that event is essentially what kicks off this story, and this issue is T'Challa going on that fact-finding mission, trying to get answers, going to a couple of other people to get some advice and some information, and like I said, introduce us to this world. We see Wakanda, we kind of get a little bit of an idea about what it's like there. It is still very similar to 616, very technologically advanced. I will say that in this, T'Challa is married. I will not say who he's married to, but when I saw that, I thought, okay, that's pretty interesting. That's a cool direction to take. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that person. There are a couple of other characters that pop up in this for a page or two that I was not expecting to see. So it was cool to see them, and I can't wait to see how they figure into the larger story. And then, just like Ultimate Spider-Man, there's a little bit of a hook at the end, because like I said, this issue is mostly just world building, T'Challa doing fact-finding and that kind of stuff. So it is a little bit of a slower burn until the end. There's a little bit of a hook. It hooks in you at the end, and we can see that, okay, now things are getting ramped up, and now things are going to start really driving forward in the next issue. So while I was reading this, I was thinking, this is good, but there's not a whole heck of a lot going on. But then that hook happens, and when it does, I was thinking, okay, now I'm in. Now I'm sold. Now I want to see what happens next. So just again, like Ultimate Spider-Man, this is going to take a little bit of patience, I guess. It's a little bit of a slow burn while they set this story up. But if you can be patient, I think we're in for a real treat. I like everything about this. T'Challa is a little bit more, I guess, sullen than he is in 616. He's a little bit more stern and stoic and that kind of thing, but not a jerk or anything. Still a very likable character, but you can feel he has the weight of Wakanda on his shoulders and the weight of this new event that he has to figure out what to do and how is it going to affect his kingdom and his people. So you can feel that on him. So that adds a lot of good depth to the story. The artwork is fantastic. The artwork by Stefano Caselli is great, and I should mention this is written by Brian Hill. So everything about this visually looks really great. And then, again, just want to say one more time, that hook at the end, that's when things are really going to get going. So like I said, just give this a little time to build up, be a little bit patient with it, and then when that happens, when things are built, I think we're in for a really cool story. So again, this comes out on Wednesday, February 7th. Let me know if you pick it up, and if you do, let me know what you think about it.